And now we continue to Nightmare.
Good day.
Not quite as easily as before, no. Alright, we'll move some chips out. I will save those. Now, if I do want to just, again, convert those chips, I can literally find the cheapest wand here. We'll just grab 3,600. And we can convert them over. Now we get 30,000 out of that. So, again, easy money. We can use that for gambling or something later. Yeah, it's still easier because the only unique rings in Diablo 2 Classic are going to be... pike. The only... And a shark skin belt is also nice. That gives us a 4th row. Our SOJ, Mantled Heel, and Ravenfrost Nagle Ring. Those are the only 3. So you're not going to accidentally gamble any of the other unique rings. Right. But it's still 1 in 2,000 chance to gamble a unique. So it's still pretty expensive. And then you still have to roll the risk, you know, or the chance to gamble the others. Right. That is no longer a thing. It used to be if you had Nagle Ring and Mantled Heel, then you would guaranteed get an SOJ. That is no longer the case. Oh, Steven. Any Crush and Blow source yet? And there's no rune words, so that's one I would just have to farm or get lucky with.
There are many foes here.
I guess we'll go down to players 1 for them. Beautiful. Gambled a perfect Mars on your 3rd enemy. That's beautiful. It's always nice.
Impossible.
Crushing blow with those good looks and that dad stash. Thank you. You always like Trav Gold Fan Barb? It is solid. There's a lot of good rares that you can snag. This is true. It's so weird not having any sound. Just 0 audio here. I guess I didn't intro us to, or I didn't even go over my gear either. This is a weird... I'm gonna like... We'll just put this at the end of part Nightmare and then we'll go through Hell. Or end of part Normal and then we'll just go through Nightmare and like call it its own thing and I'll do this stuff. So I just kind of went and didn't think. Okay.
The rogues are safe for the moment.
So, anyways, those are our stats and skills. As for our gear, We gambled a Warhammer. So just really nice. 15% enhanced, some IS, whatever. We shopped 30 light res, 6 energy, which is very helpful for the leap attack. And then, of course, 30 light res. Found this off Diablo. Before that, we just had 27 mana right there. Socketed, 2-socketed shield that we shopped and then put a couple gems in just for some resistances. Found this armor. It's pretty trash. I'm definitely in need of an armor that I really want, so I might go shop something to replace this. Magic Find and Light Res right here because I want some MF. Gorgeous ring. This will probably take us all the way through to the end game. It'll be hard to replace this with just the attack rating and the dual res, and the other stats are also decent. Just a random white belt, but it does have 16 potion slots. Another decent ring, 28 light res, 65 AR, so I also do like this one. And the half freeze duration is helpful. And then some magic find on our boots. So that is our gear. Nice and simple, right? And then again, there's our stats, there's our skills. And then we'll work our way into getting some more stuff. Right. So let's do this. Work our way towards Whirlwind here eventually. Put these away, put this there. And we can continue. We're level 28. We also, again, do have this pike, which is nice damage, and we could use for whirlwinding. It's only 19 ED, though, so that's one I'll probably reroll with chips a few times and see what happens. We have an extra fast cursed. Unfortunately, he got us. The pikes are so long. But we will still try and kill these guys, as that is a lot of experience. The mana burn is kind of annoying, so this is another one of those cases where I want to kind of leap around on the edges more, if possible, to avoid getting hit as often. And we'll put some rejuves in as well, just for some safety. Can you block while in the air? Yes. What? There's a spear mastery. No, Squeaky. Ah, there we are. Does leap attack always hit? The actual hit does not, but the AoE pulse does. It's kind of weird. There's one champion hungry dead next to... Oh, no, there's the second one. Okay. I thought there was only a single champion, and I was like, you can't have a single champion. I don't see any curse, so that's nice. We have our experience shrine here, and there's just a lot of damage and experience to be had. I mean, look at this. We've already almost gained the next level with just those two boss groups. So again, we are in the Stony Field, which means Rakinishu Farm becomes a viable option. And we've hit level 30 as well. I'm going to go ahead and level up a couple more times, just because can be really nice to level up, like start Whirlwind with a couple levels bonus in it, essentially. And we've got a good enough waypoint that we can do it.
Good day.
So we'll continue there. I'll continue leap attack. And it doesn't even have to be that close. Additionally, if you do want to reset it, you can always reset your waypoint by going to normal and then back to nightmare, and it'll reset all of the maps. So then you can farm this, right? You can keep doing that until you get a waypoint that's right next to Rakinishu if you want. And then you can farm Rakinishu. Or not farm Rakinishu, kind of up to you, right? It just depends what you want to do. Go do it again for somewhere else, or just go kill bosses on the way. That also works. Like, I'm already 30 here, so we're in a pretty good spot. Is that so, Crush?
Impossible.
Let's go. Pick up a couple rings. And this is just like easy, you know. That's one of the reasons that Rakinishu is really nice. He's just a pretty easy farm. He's worth good experience, but his minions don't have a lot of, you know, him and his minions don't have a lot of life. There's not a lot of like damage coming at you where you're getting murdered by cold enchanted archers or anything. Like, it's just a nice, simple farm that you can easily repeat. It's guaranteed. So it's really a nice spot. What's the point of doing everything over and over again? I just like playing the game. Diablo 2 is just a fun game. That's the point, you know? Also, it's my job. People come here to watch me play Diablo 2. If I suddenly went and played Counter-Strike, half the people would leave. You know? You gotta go to your job.
Hello.
So y'all my boss, and y'all tell me what to do. I would watch you play the games. Thank you. I mean, some people would. Yeah, it wouldn't be 0 people here, but some people would not. About half, if not even a little bit more. Maybe a third would stick around for it. It always changes. Did you ever have an office gig? I used to work in IT. Would you also say that's true for variety streamers, and that people watch them for variety, and if they buckled into one game, more would leave? I'd say kind of. There's a little bit of both with it. Generally, when you buckle into one game, more people will stick around for that, because that's easy for them to come back and say, hey, you're playing the game I like. I'm going to watch you play the game that I like. But there is a piece. Thanks, Breezy Bean, for that Prime sub. There is a piece to it where cannot be frozen. If you're a variety streamer, people kind of can expect you to play variety because they watch you to see you play the new game that comes out, right? Oh wow, there's a new Donkey Kong game. I want to see what it's like. I want to watch, you know, my favorite streamer play it because he always plays all the new games, and so I kind of, that's the person I go to for it. So there is a little bit of that, which can sometimes put some pressure on in the way of always needing to find the next game to play. What's the next thing I'm playing, right? Yeah, I've done beat the game without reloading before. 32 light res is pretty good. That's also a pretty decent ring. Better for a caster, though. Not quite for us. That's tough. 32 light res I do like. Also, Cannot Be Frozen is nice, but Jade Tendo doesn't really do much else for us. I know, we've had so many good caster drops. It's pretty wild.
Impossible.
Plus the early chant pack tile. And hey, whenever there's, you know, like I'm here for Rakinishu, but whenever there's more boss troops nearby, yeah, I'll step over and kill them. But yeah, I've definitely like seen and known, like, for some variety streamers, they get stressed out when they're like, I don't know what to play. And it's like, you're variety and you can play literally any game and it's fine. And they're like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to go play right now. Ooh, I think I do like this new helm a little better. Mostly because I have good light res already and fire res feels a little bit more important. But that's pretty close. Those are both decent helms. And now this does make this, you know, if I want to swap into this helm, that would also be, or this amulet, that'd also be nice. But there could be, you know, paralysis by just too many options, right? If everything is something that you can play, then it's like hard to pick what you're going to play. So I can see that being a thing. And then also the idea of, well, I need to always play the next new thing because everybody wants to see what the next new thing is. So I know there can be stress with like having to keep up with all the new games that are coming out, and when they're coming out, and what the schedule is. Yeah, I'm gonna respec when I go for the pike, so that's why I'm not like caring right now about that. $17 fire res. Yeah, we can swap off the magic find now. And 12 cold, 8 fire, not quite enough on that helm. And Cathans does give us lifesteal. So that is potential in the future right there. Still need a better armor.
I can't.
So I'm really hoping to get here. And we have level 35 now as well, so we can definitely jump in whenever we want to this spear. We could also try and go gamble in armor. Yeah, I mean, I've got a decent amount of gold. I've been saving up my gold. So we can kind of take a look. We can try and gamble pikes. See what we hit as well. Let me see. I want to find what level do I need to be to gamble a lance? That's what I want to know. Try and gamble them all for Bone Snap. Am I not going to go for a Martel? I mean, I could do that as well. I could go for the Bone Snap. Tough choices. Tough choices. Easy steel driver. Yeah. Sure. Okay. So Lance is Q level 47. So I need to gain a few levels before I could get that. Oh, what do you think? Should we go for the maul or should we go for the spear or the pike? Maul or pike? Great maul or pike? You like the great maul more? And we can respec again later. Great Maul does have 99 strength requirement, which is kind of annoying, but it does have pretty big damage. You cannot gamble a lance? Wait, why won't I can gamble a pike? Why can't I gamble a lance? Does it not upgrade the gambles in Classic? That's brutal. All right. Two men. Ugh, what a horrible rare. Wow. All right. Well, that'll work. 69 ED. Let's go, baby. And 121 AR and Mana Steel. That's great.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, the Mana Sustain's really good. All right, so now we're going to go up to 99 strength. I'll go ahead and put a little dex in just to get a little bit more AR going. And then we'll go rest into vitality. I'll put a single point into leap. Just have that available. And obviously Whirlwind here. Oh, nice. It doesn't start negative in Classic still. So when they changed Whirlwind, they changed it because it used to be minus 50% damage. But it looks like that hasn't changed here. You can also see that, again, any additional point in Whirlwind does just cost more mana, and it's only 5% additional attack rating or damage. Whereas the Mastery is going to be... The Mastery is going to be 8% and 5%. So the Mastery is just going to be better. Right? I also will get a point in Natural Resistance. And honestly, putting a couple points in here wouldn't be terrible later on. A point in Increased Speed. And we can go Battle Command. Battle Orders right there. We will, let's go ahead and put a few points in battle orders. And we'll go Mace Mastery. Let's just max out the Mace Mastery. Battle Cry is also nice as a 1-point wonder, but can be a little bit annoying. So we'll go ahead and rock with this.
Not in town.
All right. And now I'm a big boy who smashes dudes. Absolutely smashes them. God, that damage is so nasty. Remember, you can also just hold down your Whirlwind click. Yeah, the Mana Leech is absolutely massive. That was a huge roll for this character. Additionally, like I said, I've got Lifesteal right here if I want. So we can swap these guys and these guys for now. Let's see how our Life Leech does. It's nice.
I can't.
Yeah. This is the character. This is it. This is what everything was made for right here.
I can't.
Still players 8. Yeah, but I mean, I do 232 to 356 damage per frame.
Impossible.
Remember, I hit every single frame. So even if I only hit 74% of the time, 3/4 of those frames.
I can't.
Let's say I'm hitting, 18 frames of that. That's what, like 5,000 damage a second or something?
Impossible.
It's pretty good damage. Oh, oops. That's weird. Why can't I... Why can't I press the N key? Does Classic not let you have... Oh my god. It lets you... Whoa! It lets you set it, but not press it. Wait, but the B skill is also not here, but it did let me do that. What is happening? I can press B, but I can't press N? What? Wow, that is so weird. Okay, the hotkeys are just all busted up. That's crazy. So we'll keep Vitality rolling here. And then again, any point that I'd put into Whirlwind, it just makes more sense to put that point into Mace Mastery. Now that Mace Mastery is maxed, Whirlwind can become our next maxer. Though, I can also just look at damage, you know, from other pieces, right? Or not damage, like putting points in battle orders if I want, or putting a point into battle cry, or going into whatever, right? Because I have a lot of damage. Now, let's say that you want to run this a little bit differently, because we did talk about that before, where, okay, Great Maul is sweet and all. And I would highly, highly, highly recommend that you get some sorts of mana steal, by the way. And I like this life steal as well on the Cathans. It's just really nice. But if you can get life and mana steal somewhere, it does a lot. Especially the mana steal, just to like keep your mana topped up. Otherwise, it's just going to be really annoying. Also, here's some better boots. Lightning Res and MF. You can always look around. 46 life on this armor. I'll go ahead and buy that. Yeah, a skull in a socket is the easiest way, which is why I talked about having that skull before, and like that being a really nice drop that we got from the forge. So if I wanted, I could put that in. Now, how would I do this? Well, we could do like we talked about before. You take 3 chip gems, you roll it with your pike, or you roll it with your Great Maul, or you roll it with whatever it is. Right, 1, 2, 3. And you will get a reroll of this. And you can do this until you get something that has 69% enhanced damage on it, right? You're not going to get as good of all the mods, essentially, with all the rare, because the rare also has the attack rate and the mana steal and the life and strength and kind of that. But you can roll higher mods on the magics, so you can get a really high enhanced damage pike. And then if you go into Spear Mastery, then you can roll with this. And then you could put a perfect skull into this, and you would have all of that, right? So very easily, you can kind of use that combination
Order welcomes you.
to get some stuff. That is nice. 22 fire, 9 cold. A little bit less there. It has some mana, but missing the attack rating. And I don't know if it beats this out for me. Maybe. It's actually pretty tight. This one I will drop. I like the 32 light res better. Can you steal mana from a mob that doesn't use spells? Yes. You can't life steal or mana steal from like undead though. So like these guys, I'm not going to steal from. But these birds, I will. So for some of that, you will need to still have your own, you know, mana potions or whatever.
I can't.
And zombies, yes. They just need flesh, yeah. Sure, they need the flesh. I do have the imbue, which I may either use on an armor or on my belt, now that I have a pretty sweet rare. Or if I find a Martel Defer, then I could use it on that as well. So I'll go ahead and put some points into Whirlwind. That sounds good for now.
Impossible. This monastery reeks with evil and corruption.
Martel with Defer. Such a big boy, like. Look at the damage just tick through him.
Impossible.
It's so good. Classic Whirlwind is like an experience. If you have not played Classic Whirlwind, you need to start a character and play it. That's all I'm gonna say. I would like some faster run walk at this point, so getting some faster run walk boots would be nice. I mean, I like the magic find and light res boots I have, but yeah, just the old school. This is actually even better than old school. I believe when Diablo 2 first came out, and like the classic of then was, if I'm not mistaken, like every other frame. So this classic version of Diablo 2 is the strongest version of Whirlwind to ever exist.
Impossible.
We'll leave it TP because, again, Imbue is worth a lot, since rares are worth a lot.
No one should ever be caged. Impossible.
Also, I'm about to break my weapon. Ah, stone skin.
Impossible.
Alright. Weapon broken. So we'll just... Ah, there was the waypoint right next to us.
Not here.
Good evening.
Go repair. And thankfully, at least, we do have 60 durability here. So that's nice.
Impossible.
Let's grab the waypoint. Classic builds tier list. I mean, number 1 right here. Your friend has a 302 ED Martel. Gross. Whirlwind is a higher tier. I mean, it hits every single frame. I don't think I can explain this in any other terms or details. Then I don't think there needs to be any other. That's it. That's all you need to know. Every single frame.
Impossible. Impossible.
Actually disgusting.
I can't carry anymore.
25 times per second.
I should take this to Chassis.
I mean, you just hear it's just like...
Moo. Hey Llama.
Evo!
Long time view and first time actually watching. How does Whirlwind in Classic work?
I may want a little bit more attack rating, but also I can just keep leveling, right, and keep my level up. That sounds pretty good. It's a good question. Get out of here. Don't encourage him, chat. What's really crazy is you just like those were cold enchanted archers, and they didn't even get a chance to get a hit off. You know? Like, you just put them in hit recovery. Instantly. And then all the way through.
Impossible.
Are there TC-87s in Classic? There are not even elite items in Classic. Forget your TC-87. You can't even get an elite. You get normal and exceptional. So Ice Blink still probably one of your like solid best armors there, yeah. Exactly, Evo. You get it. Getting yellow items feels more exciting. I mean, I'm a level 39 barbarian, and instead of using dual spirits and war crime, whatever, I'm using a rare gambled great maul. Like, yeah. Itemization in this game in Classic is just better. Plain and simple.
So cold and damp under the earth.
I
can't.
don't believe Shaft Stop existed in Classic, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't.
Sounds too good. So yeah, you just find like beautiful rare items.
I can't.
Yeah, but I don't think every exceptional existed, right? For uniques. It's a pretty classic, iconic item, though. But
I can't.
generally, if you think of an item and you're like, oh yeah, that item's really good, then it didn't exist in Classic. There's no exceptional uniques in Classic. That's right. There are no exceptional uniques in Classic. I can say the item is exceptional, but you don't have any uniques for it. So you wear gold skin instead. Alright, we got a rare armor. Let's see it. Hit recovery, cold, and lightning res. It's not bad. 46 to life is also solid. It does give us a little bit better defense. I'll wear it. It looks cooler. And you know what? This is a like cool rare run. Also, something that's nice is with Whirlwind, your defense doesn't get set to 0.
Impossible.
So defense actually can matter for a Whirlwind Barbarian. So that's nice. Minus 50% damage was definitely there in 106. Minus 50% damage was even there at the start of D2R. That was actually one of the changes that I pushed for them to make. McDubs, thank you. 5 gifted subs. Wow. Wow. You know, I was like, guys, Whirlwind having minus 50% damage sucks for a playthrough. Like, it's such a bad experience to be playing the game and then go immediately get Whirlwind and you're doing half damage. So then, you know, they came up with it starting at 30% damage and then going up lesser and whatever. And I really love the change they made to it. You think that's wild? Yeah. Javazons literally throw white javelins in Classic. There are no magic, set, unique, whatever. Socket, obviously, still, like rare. None of that exists. You use a white javelin for your Javazon in Classic. Go get yourself some Nikes soon. Oh, thank you. My shoes are in pretty bad shape. You do get a shield. You do get to wear a shield, yes.
Impossible.
Yeah, it's funny all the like little differences like that. Javelins don't lose durability in Classic though. Huzzah! My white javelins. Jeez, even the stone skins just murdered. I mean, Charge Strike, Lightning Fury is still good.
Impossible. I am overburdened.
How's the Mercs work in Classic? They don't. They're absolutely terrible.
I can't carry anymore.
Absolutely terrible. I'm gonna go players 3 in Dariel. We could probably go higher, but it's fine enough for me. Gonna break our weapon on her probably. Massacre.
Let the gate be opened.
Let's check out the helm. And I guess grab the worst half.
Impossible. Impossible.
And just like that, Act 1 is done.
Good day.
Give yourselves the clap, everybody. Let's see. Nope, not that good of a helm. It's okay, but we got better.
There's nothing the right poison can't cure.
Remember, you can always sell and rebuy tomes to max them out. It's a nice, really nice wand. 39 mana, 7 energy with dual res. Not like usable for us in any capacity, but it is nice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and cube these guys up.
Hello.
Make a perfect amethyst, why not? 3 to Nova. Wow. Repair. Let's go turn in the malice. Not enough space to hold it. If your mercenary dies, you can't resurrect them. You just have to get a new mercenary. They can't travel between acts. Neither can summons. They can't be equipped with items. You can't give them potions. They're literally just worthless. Now, I could maybe make do with having one here because I murder things so quickly. We could try it out. Let's see how long he can last. Because, I mean, I'm really carrying a lot right now. So, let's get Might Aura just to boost our damage up. And I also have battle orders to help him stay alive.
Good day.
Items on mercenary disappear. There are no items. Like, the mercenary does not have items. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Impossible.
Yeah, he's still gonna have the same skills. Daniel, thank you very much for the 5.
Impossible.
Love your content.
Ooh, Dusty. Probably like that more. 15 all res. The 8 max damage is actually really sweet. Damage reduced by 7.
I can't.
Okay, I need my mercenary to actually pick up his Might Aura, though. Generally, he has to, like, hit something for it to happen. But it doesn't always happen. There we go. He got it. Let's go, baby. Yeah, there's no item charges
I can't.
in D2, so this is where,
Impossible.
you know, yeah, you do really lose out on teleport charges, lower resist charges, all those things don't exist. With might, we do 337 to 559. Without 261 to 432, thanks to the 8 max damage from Dust Deep. Things like 8 max are actually worth a lot because you have to remember we're getting, you know, 65% damage there. We're getting 200 or 128% damage there. Etc.
Help.
Oh, it was bottom right. Okay. Act 3 Mercenary will static down to 1%. Oh yeah, that's right. I guess we should go up to P8. Act 4 does not cast Iron Maiden. No. This is the one really difficult thing about Classic is it's a weird, it's its own weird thing, right? It's not the old patches, but it has a lot of things that were kind of memorable from the old patch times. So you think it's the old patches. Like. Whoa. It's very nice with the 30% deadly strike, you know. It's okay. Linked mail, good defense, but nothing else.
I can't.
Worth money though, if we want some cash. Which we can always, you know, gamble some armors, gamble some helms, gamble whatever if we want. Boots and gloves. Look for some rares.
Impossible.
Gambling boots would actually be pretty solid, I think.
I can't.
You say they're bad, but Dust Deep is great. 15 all res, 8 max damage, damage reduced by 7. That's amazing. I wouldn't say they were bad so much as they weren't power crept up like all of the new stuff has been, you know. It's one of the issues with expansion and all the patches through and stuff is they power crept to where now we have Grief and Enigma and all these things. Got your first John PT2, nice, and made Famine, GG. A rare maul, let's see it. Whoa! Holy cow! 117 ED? I mean, it's actually less damage, surprisingly. It has 20 IAS, but IAS doesn't matter because I hit every single frame. This would be godly for like leap attack though. You know. Worth upping? Can you tell me the up formula? It has a rune, right? Yeah. Can't use it. There is no upping. That is, oh man. If I could get 117 ED on a Great Maul. What's amazing is that also has 7% mana steal. So that's also godly. Like, wow. 2 sick mauls. But the Great Maul still wins out. Now this is 30 less strength. So, you know, I would probably like be totally fine if I didn't already have 99 strength to just use this over the Great Maul. and then save those 30 vitality points and get, you know, another 100 life, 120 life, like. But
Impossible.
oh well.
I can't.
Strength does equal ED. And I guess I'm doing pretty okay with my life. I'll take it if you don't want it. Yeah, I mean, free. Just come join my offline game. That's sick, Fatima. More Whirlwind. Jamali's actually sticking around, which is nice because I get a free Might Aura, you know? Yeah, that was a lot of enhanced damage. I mean, this is a great mall we have here, too. I'm still on players 8. Like,
The sun has never shone here.
we're just cooking PA here.
I can't.
Man, what a nasty mall.
Impossible.
Oh,
Impossible.
where? So you really can't. I guess that's so. You cannot gamble an exceptional. It will not upgrade in
Impossible.
classic, huh?
I can't.
It'll just be great mall.
It is good to know that the sun shines once again.
It's tough.
Impossible.
Tough.
Impossible.
You gotta find your Martell's Defers.
Good day.
I'm just gonna keep collecting money, you know.
Moo.
Who's
We
the
got
real classic
450k.
here?
Little
You
Sheba,
are.
thank you.
Oh, and I have a question. I miss the chopping music a lot. So just in case there was a price that would make it worth the hassle to fight the copyright trolls, how many subs might it take? You know,
How
for
many
future
subs
reference.
to fight the copyright trolls? Jeez, they're so annoying. Maybe I just grab 20 faster run walk, at least temporarily.
Good day.
33 light res is really nice. Like a 10 pack. Yeah. I'd fight the copyright trolls on each video for a 10 pack, sure.
Welcome to the
Seems
desert
fair.
rain.
Oh wait, gamble booties. Yeah, let's gamble them. Let's see. This would get me treads, which are 30 faster run walk. Is there a boot I really want to gamble? Try and go for like Hotspurs. But there's no faster run walk on Hotspurs. Gourds don't exist yet. Wait, Gorefoot does exist? Isn't that an exceptional? Oh, Gorefoot, not Gore Rider. Yeah, sorry. That does have Mana Steel on it, I guess. And the leap is whatever. Alright, let's look at all the different boots. Hotspurs, Gorefoots, Treads. Goblin toes. I mean, goblin toes would be sweet, I guess, but I wouldn't get faster run walk. Tyranch would be nice. Strength, Dex, 10 all res, 20 FRW. Gorefoot has the Mana Steel, which would allow me to get another better maul. And that might be interesting to try for. I kind of like the Gore's idea just for the Mana Steel. You know. I mean, the thing is, we're probably not going to get them no matter what, but we can at least try. I mean, 30 fast run walk is better than 20s. 20, 10. I like that a little bit better. 24 MF. 24 MF with some things, but no faster run walk. 30 faster with 18 light res. I think that's good enough. What do I have gloves wise? 17 to fire res. We could probably get some sweeter gloves. Maybe get some Hand of the Brox as well. Some life steal. Kind of like that. This also has... Yeah, I think I like 21 MF with some AR. Cold res. They're like mid. I do lose a little fire res, but that's okay. Wow, these are just better. Alright, never mind. Just buy those. Sure. Alright, my light res is maxed. We're really cooking there. Like I say, I want to save my imbues for Martel defers. And or for a lance. Elzix is probably my favorite merchant. So good.
Impossible. Impossible.
Yeah, the biggest issue with the lance is the durability. Which is why I prefer the Martel. But lance is still really nice. Martel de Fer. Okay, sorry. The Martel de Fer. Being corrected.
Impossible.
Have I seen the game Hell Clock? I have not.
I can't.
Is it normal that Mercs are squishy mid-game?
Impossible.
Yeah. Mercenaries just take a lot to get going. And in Classic, they're just super squish.
I can't.
Even non-Classic, they're pretty rough. Great build from Aguilera. I mean, I can always just leap as well, so it's not that big a deal. But yes, it can be nice to
I can't.
whirlwind up and down the chambers. Rare heavy belt. Let's see what we got. 30 light res. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I like the shark skin belt, but
Blessings to you.
if I'm not imbuing it. $17 hit recovery, 29 fire res. Yeah, that's actually just better. I've got a ton of light res, so fire res is actually really nice.
I can't. I can't.
Hellclock is a new ARPG.
I can't.
No, my mercenary! It's cool to see what becomes viable once rune words are gone. Yeah. It could just be right there, honestly. This looks like a dead end. Maybe not. It's roguelike. Gotcha. Jesus, Fatima.
Impossible.
Mercy needs to
I
stay
can't.
alive challenge. Honestly, the fact we're able to keep them alive that long
I
on
can't.
players 8, amazing. But it's because we just go ahead and murder everything instead.
I can't.
Find item viable, sure. I always like to kill the maggot cold worm there. Especially on like classic, because you can snag a couple sweet rares. Pop juves and cows, yeah. It's true. You know, dual deaths wouldn't even be that amazing on this character. It'd be 15 all res, which is nice. 30 IAS, which doesn't matter. And cannot be frozen, which also doesn't really matter. No, I haven't done Radamant on either of the difficulties. I can, but again, you can see that like plus to skills is not really what this character needs. It's always good, right? It's always good to have just more skills. So I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not good. Yeah, can't be frozen doesn't matter because I hit every frame. And so actually when I'm frozen, I stay within the dude longer because it slows me down. And so then I actually kind of will hit them even more.
I can't.
So it's actually really nice.
One could get lost in here.
gonna be a little tough. Check out the stud leather.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
That is pretty nice. It may be better. It is less defense, but 23 to life, 21 cold, 10 fire. Doesn't look as cool, sadly. So rule of cool is out.
I am overburdened.
But those are some nice stats. Guess we can save that for money, huh? What's the lore of the... I don't know. Resistance penalties are less in Classic. This is true. Good point. Yes, I did not mention that. Honestly, even a blue Martel would be really nice.
Good to see you.
Good day.
25 to mana. Just repair. Keep rolling.
I can't.
Yeah, there's a couple channels that do a lot of like the Diablo lore. Cruel Martel defer. 2 sockets. That's what I want. That's what I want right there, baby.
Oh, I hate staining my hands with the blood of
I guess, well, the 2 sockets would be from, I want a blue Martel, and then I'll do my 3 chipped recipe, and then I'll get whatever enhanced damage max, whatever the max one is in Classic. That is my goal.
I can't.
Oh, it'd be limited to 25 though. I'd want flawless or full gems. Wait, I'm square. Three flawless gems in any magic weapon is a socketed magic weapon eye level 30. That's a little bit better. But not that much. I wonder what affixes that opens up. From 25 to 30. Do I have audio yet? No. I am audioless. I haven't had audio since Normal Act 4.
Impossible.
Hey, perfect damage. This isn't worthless. would be hard since it depends on Q level. Well, of a Martel Defer.
I can't.
Probably have a Q level in the 40s. This looks like a fun playthrough. It's a great playthrough. Highly recommended.
I am overburdened.
Alright, Mr. Duriel, time to murder your face.
I am overburdened.
Jesus. Slow's target is interesting.
Hello.
Does Slow's target proc off of
Diablo has
Whirlwind?
freed his...
Probably. That sounds like a yes in my mind. I just don't really need it.
Hello. You.
You know? Knockback, though.
Greetings. What? Good day.
I'll drop those. Not a biggie. It's all fine. You know how he played OG? OGD2 is just magical, man. Just magical. 80 is ED is max for both level 25 and 30. Okay. I mean, 80 ED would not be terrible. On a Martel, that's pretty big damage. Discord said maybe we're gonna start a new Grail today. I considered it, but then I remembered I really wanted to do a classic playthrough because somebody, Glue, had mentioned, like, why don't you do any classic guided playthroughs? And I was like, well, yeah, I guess I haven't done that. And I thought, what better character for a classic guided playthrough than this one? Classic Grail? Be nice.
Impossible.
That would be nice. Get rid of all the Tyrael's Might and all those ones, right? Make it a lot easier for ourselves.
I can't. Impossible.
That's annoying. Nice card. Steel Paladin Classic or Smiter? Whatever. I mean, you don't have as many of all those like really nice shields. Gosh dang, we got this map again. I guess this is the second version of the map that also sucks. That does sound good, Binary. I'm your favorite Texan. Thank you. Even ahead of Abbott and Cruz.
I can't.
Now remember, you cannot use potions while you are whirlwinding. So that is something to always be aware of. No potions, no portals, or any of that stuff. Ooh, Saigons.
I am overburdened.
It's actually a really nice Saigons because the helm is the piece that if you get any other piece, you get attack rating per level. That's the one that appears on the helmet. So the gloves would give us, 30 IAS, which again doesn't matter, so I really actually wouldn't care about the gloves in this case. The boots would be nice. They would give us 50 attack rating or 50 MF. It gives 1 for 2 piece and 1 for 3 piece, and I can't remember which is which. The shield is still +1 skills, yeah, but obviously we're not using a shield right now. 50 MF? Oh, that'd be really nice for the 2 piece. So I would love to go get the boots. And try and gamble them. 1 in 1,000 chance.
Impossible.
This is not promising.
I can't.
Magic Find is the 3 piece. Dang it, I knew it was. I really thought it was the other way. Yeah, so Magic Find, 50 Magic Finds and 3 piece. That seems too good for the 2 piece. So you'd get 50 AR plus attack rating per level. That'd be a really nice combination. Yeah, the Saigons pieces are gonna all be the same in Classic. They didn't change any items between Classic and expansion. They just added more, but they're gonna be the same still.
It's locked.
1 to Barb skills? What? Yeah, I mean I like 1 to Barb skills. 24 mana, 10 fire res. Heck yeah.
Impossible. Impossible.
Super nice.
Thank
You love to see it, man. Love to see it. I really need to find a blue Martell at the very least. White, blue, or rare would all be great, but a blue I can finally use all these gems I've been hoarding. Oopsies. Need a lance for more range. I mean, look, the range is nice. But 25 durability, I have 60 durability, and already I'm going back to the vendor too often. You know? The thing is, if you're playing PvP, a lot of times you go for that lance because you just repair right in between the fight. But man, PVM, Unless you're just doing like chaos runs and then repairing in between each fight.
Impossible.
But the lance does have that sweet reach. This is true. And hey, maybe if I find a lance first, then I'll try and roll it.
I can't.
You know. We got a war club back there. So we could try with the war club if we want. Instead of the martel. It's what, 124 strength or something like that? Yep. So we need a little bit more strength. We have 2 imbues available. So I know there was a second war club back there as well. And this is also a good time to like... I love the Ariat Summit. Right? Because, well, it's not perfect. This is where you can come down and take a look at your various items and get a sense. And so we can see 65.5 average versus 80 average. Now, again, this is 20 attack speed, which is the worst. Basically the worst that you're going to get. War Club isn't that much faster, but we don't care about attack speed. And then the Martel is 169 strength. So that is the one thing that's kind of brutal. That's a tough one. I mean, the added damage is really nice. Am I supposed to go get that other war club? And
I can't.
I mean, the thing is, 45 strength is just 45 more ED, you know, like... It's more damage. So, you just really become a big bonker. I think we'll keep one open, but I think I will go and view this and see what happens.
Impossible.
Burrowing without mana leech is awful. Yeah, it's true. All right, let's try it. 1 to necro skills. I mean, that's a pretty big bonker. There's no mana steal, but 72 ED is pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. We got lifesteal though. So now, do I have a mana leech ring? I do not. I could also get mana leech elsewhere. On some gloves, potentially. And my gloves are good, but... I know I sold... Let's just get Hand of the Brock. Lifesteal. Mana Steel. Okay. Easy. Yeah, that's a pretty good bonk right there. Again, I'd prefer to have it the other way around. But with like the mana leech on the weapon.
I can't.
But the nice thing is we also did get a lot of lifesteal, right? This has 6% life stolen. So that's pretty sweet. Because I'll need more life steal than mana steal.
I am overburdened.
Life steal. Those are nice gloves otherwise. Like 12 MF, 16 light res, 3 life steal. We're just finding so many sweet things. Alright, we are out here, so we could go around base farming. Do some LK running. See what we can snag.
It's locked.
Let's find a waypoint. So you just go players 8 and you just go run around and touch everything. We're just looking for all the stuff. Go repair. I want to try a playthrough for Hell. I mean, this is a great one, but honestly, I've got tons of guided playthroughs, and I think all of them are really solid. Did I not drop a TP? Oh, guess not. I don't think we came across it, actually. Our LK run's older than LOD. I mean, again, it's just like a nice place to get a bunch of chests, so... wow, right at the start, I guess. Sling it, King. Oh, I could always grab that other.
I can't.
Just if you want it. No.
Impossible.
Yeah, I mean, where is this? It must be right here in some like weird crossway. I think we may have one of those maps. But if the flare jungle's... Oh my god, it's right there. Never mind, I'm so stupid. Everybody ignore me. How do I not see that? That's wild. It's not even a classic Act 3. That's just like Llama being dumb. Like, I just didn't. I assumed that I would have checked that already, because that's so obvious. Essentially.
This holy blade does not belong in the hands of the Zakarum.
Did I see Jim's insane jail setup for a source? When did he do it?
Impossible.
Oh, that guy's immune to physical. I'll still kill his minions, I guess. But we'll leave him alone. And that's something you have to learn. When you have physical immunes, just go forward. Don't do it. Don't sit there and fight and make it a whole thing. And it's even harder now because mercenaries suck, so like they're not gonna come in and save you. We're not caring about gold at this point. Small stash equals picky about loot. I mean, I kind of care about the gold. Double fallen grid within 2 tiles. Oh my god. That's crazy. Not good enough. Okay, and the eye. And that is also a nice ring. 85 AR, 11 life, 16 light res. But I think I like what I have a little better, unfortunately. Now when I swap out, which one would I prefer? 22 fire res is nice, but I am maxed and overcapped on fire res at the moment. Oopsies. We gotta go do. Yeah, I mean, Dust Deep is just so good, though. It's hard to find a better helm than that for us here. Armor definitely can be improved. We have a nice armor, but like if we could get a dope exceptional armor, I'd be pretty happy. Twitch or Rattle Cage or Rock Fleece, those would all be sweet. I guess Twitch Throw wouldn't really matter because again I don't know the IS, but Rock Fleece or Rattle Cage would be really nice. Or give me the gold skin so I look cool. Okay, so in the Nikuras Bazaar, again, we're going to look for the temple that faces towards the bottom left. And that is right here. And that is where Serena will be.
I can't.
And Serena has Lamb Essence Stone there as well.
I can't.
Splinters will do, Binary. I'd really love a second Saigon's, like Saigon's boots as well. Or Saigon's armor, honestly. Maybe that's the second piece I want. It's like an okay armor, but that'll get me the bonus. Because I have the helm, so. Let's talk here. Let's get our strength. Booyakasha. We've leveled up damage-wise.
Hello.
Fiend Smasher, you did a great job. Thank you very much for your service. Plus, Saigon's just looks cool. That's pretty important. Belt would also be great. Yeah, the belt would probably be the best piece because there's definitely better rare armors to snag. But
Impossible. I can't.
hello. When's the grill kicking off? Well, I ended up doing this classic barb run instead today, but I think we can kick off grill soon enough.
Impossible.
Kick it off maybe this weekend. Start like Sunday. Living at Javazon, should I keep maxing Charge Strike as soon as at level 18 or better to keep going with Power Strike? Charge Strike, 100%. Charge Strike is so good, and it always hits, so you don't have to worry about attack rating anymore.
I can't.
Classic as in non-expansion, that is correct. Pre-expansion.
Impossible. Impossible.
How hard is it to find a blue War Club or a blue Martel de Fer? Or a white Martel or a... Just more of those. Just those bases in general. I just want the rares. I want the magics, the whites. I'll take any. Do some cows. See what Nightmare Cows is like. Honestly, that could be good. We could maybe really murder some cows. Yeah. Nightmare Cows better than Flare for finding plain skillers. I don't know. Flare's pretty good. But possibly. I don't have the answer. They're probably pretty close, but I have not done testing on it. Either one should be really solid. This is why you don't like playing Barbarian in expansion, because this is what it always was to you. I mean, look, I get it. This is like such a different experience. Like, you actually whirlwind through and just murder guys.
It's locked.
You know? Jesus.
The dark powers here will no longer poison the land.
Feels more in line with, you know, your stronger caster characters. Ouch. Doll's hurt. What happened was reimagined. Well, I played through a couple characters and had some fun with it. And then I wanted to go play this. Oof.
I need a key.
Oh wait, I'm on level 1. Oh no, I'm running this way. That's alright. Yeah, we were on players 1. Honestly, Mephisto I can probably kill on P8 if I really want. I'll probably set P3. It's a pretty good, like, middle ground setting.
I can't.
Literally no reason to not run right here immediately, though. Another, again, leveling spot here. Go snag the waypoint in the Durance. And then you can run Mephisto once, twice, thrice, nice, or flice times.
Impossible.
All viable. But do be careful whirlwinding down here, as it's very easy to just get popped. Yes, Sir Pound, I will. Okay, so we have our waypoint. 50 times. Yeah, I said flice already. Siesta time. See ya. Have a nice nap. And again, you can always reset the map by changing difficulty and then changing back. And that can be a great way to just farm like nice maps. Get yourself a really quick turn off. Because Durance can be quite annoying, let's be honest. Alright, where's our Durance Evade level 3?
Impossible. I can't.
Didn't check over there, but that doesn't seem right. It could just be right here, actually.
I can't.
Right in the middle.
I can't.
Yeah, that's ugly. Wow, what a map. Alright, we'll go down to players 3. Middle maps are just rough. Now we fight Mr. Mephisto. The big difference, my Whirlwind hits every single That is the biggest difference there. Don't forget MF for kill. Eh. I guess I had some right there I could have put on. So, yes. You can farm Mephisto over and over and over again. And try to find some nice items. Hey, 29 to life is pretty sweet. Yeah, I'll take the life. That other belt is also really nice, though.
Hail to you, champion.
But overall, stacking up, the life is nice. Best variant of Barb to clear terror zones? I mean, probably Whirlwind Barb. Or Berserk Barb if you want to go for like the magic find route of it. Ooh, a linked mail. Let's see what we can get here. Ooh, nice. 33 to life. 159 defense. 26 fire res. I will go ahead and use it. Plus it looks cool. So rule of cool says, time to wear. Not the coolest armor, but red armors do look pretty sweet. I was just told Whirlwind gets nerfed. Yeah. It's still good though. Oh, yeah. Especially with the red Grimbone helm. Yeah. Truth. Alright, where am I getting my extra strength from? There we go. I've got 4 to strength on that. We'll go down to players 1 here. Just to find Isual. Did I hear you're starting a new Grail? I think I will.
I can't.
I think Sunday we'll start a multi-character, no Terror Zone, Andy or Mephisto Grail. That'll be the main rules. Wow. Isuel went down so fast. Holy cannoli.
I can't.
Yeah, I think we had like 6 items left or 5 items left in our Grail, but again, it just was Terrors on Andy made it boring.
Impossible.
4 souls to do the soul dance. No, we just do a lot of damage. All right, let's go do the souls dance. Just for you guys.
Crush Equity gifted a tier 1 sub to Man Butter 911.
Thank you, Crush. Try and not kill the souls. These flesh spawners are being annoying. There you go. So this is Soul's Dance Easter egg. The souls are, it's not a great like spot, but the souls are making initials right now. They're just kind of getting caught. P for Phil. Shank. Yeah, they're kind of all broken right now. Definitely the most busted. E for Eric. So now we have like 1,000 magic find or something. I'll show them at the end of the chaos here.
Impossible.
Is there ever a strat for bonus MF found from this? What do you mean? I have the bonus MF. If it happens, you get the bonus MF for every letter they spell.
I can't.
And that is the Soul's Easter egg. For the rest of the game, you have that magic find.
Impossible. Impossible.
Rolling in classic so good. Yes. Yes. Go kill Bone Ash. Sure. Did we finally get over the foot and mouth and hoof disease? I don't know, maybe. Darn. No rares.
I can't.
Exercise. Well, baby Lilith is over it and stuff. Crush Equity, thank you very much for the gifted sub, by the way. But now Moo and I have like canker sores. So
I can't.
who knows?
Impossible.
Yeah, canker sores suck. It just hurt. Yeah, let's go repair.
What do you need?
Wrong one.
What do you need?
So many flawless gems. I really need a blue to just try and jam roll it. Though I guess at this point, I mean, I have 72 ED already, and 80 would be the max I could get, and I wouldn't get the lifesteal, but I would have open sockets, so I could just put 2 perfect skulls inside. I have not put any alum, because I don't know what alum is. Is it aluminum? Is that what alum is? I don't know what alum is. It's a raw block of aluminum. Alright, so we have lower resist on, so we'll just wait for that to come off. It's a spice. I honestly thought it was just a big hunk of aluminum, I'm not gonna lie. I have not. Alright, well, sounds like I'm going to the grocery store tonight. The girl's gonna be like, ooh, what you cooking? You can tell MF is jacked up because almost every single item is dropping as magic. Yeah. We're getting pretty unlucky with the rares, but you can see how many magics we're dropping now. Crash. But like, yeah, look at all the weapon bases and everything. I mean, that breastplate dropped, but white, blue, blue. Blue, blue, rare boots, like rare.
I can't.
We're just not happening to hit tons of rares. I mean, now we're starting to get them. But yeah, you can see that we have tons of magic find because we have like no white items really dropping. I like something specific. I mean, I was looking for a white or a blue Martel de Fer or War Club, but now that I have this, I'm probably just looking for rares, honestly. Just like sweet rare weapons. You know?
Not even death can save you from me.
I can't carry it.
Blade.
I can't.
Meh.
Impossible.
Meh.
Hail to you, champion.
Well, ooh, 1 pally skills. Either way, I know there's a rune scepter. It's okay. That is the end of Nightmare. Let's take a look at our gear, where we're at, our stat skills, all of this. So we're at 124 strength. This is so we can use our war club. I put a little bit of dex in just to get our attack rating up a little bit more, and then the rest into vitality. War cries, I have 6 points in battle orders. I like to just put a few points in to increase that duration. Like, the increase as well for life and everything is nice, but the increasing of duration is solid. We've maxed our mace mastery, 1 point in each of these, though I would consider maybe 1 or 2 additional points in natural resist, just to like you know, pick up another 12 to 15 resistance later on. Otherwise, one there. And then maxing out Whirlwind for damage there. For our gear, we have this nice rare war club that we imbued. Again, this is kind of where you're at. You're just looking for these like two-handed, exceptional, you know, lances, war clubs, martel defers, ancient axe, whatever. Is ancient axe the exceptional version? Let me see. Yeah. Ancient axe, you know, whatever it is. And then you can just kind of roll with that and see what sweet stuff you get. So you can imbue it. You can re-roll it with flawless or chips. You can just find it rare. If you get 6 perfect skulls, you can re-roll that, etc. We found Dust Deep. This has been pretty nice. I also have Saigon's Helm. So in the event that I get another Saigon's piece, maybe the armor, maybe the belt, maybe the boots, those would be my 3 preferred ones. Then I can put this on, and that's attack rating per level, which is really nice. For our armor, we just have a little 33 life, you know, resistance requirements, whatever. So still looking for an upgrade to this. This isn't the best, but it's okay. It's workable. We found a barb skill Amy that was really nice. Just some extra bonus of a little, you know, 1 max damage, 5 to life, 24 mana, 10 fire res. Those are always just decent. 30 faster run walks with 18 light res. So that's really nice. Bone Snap would also be a sweet weapon for sure. Cathans for some life steal, though I have life steal here. So at this point, that's probably too much life steal. And if I want, I can put this on just to increase my attack rating a little bit, and then my lightning res as well, to get my resistances a little bit more even across. Decent belt, 29 life, 19 cold res. Again, could be improved, but it's something decent. 95 AR with dual res here, and 4 strength is good. And then because I didn't have mana leech, I went and just gambled some random mana leech gloves. And I can try and gamble some even better ones, right? So that is kind of part nightmare. I might go and do a little bit of farming just to like finish it off here. But that's, you know, that's where we're at for it so far. So yeah, you can end here, or you can watch me go maybe do a couple, maybe we'll do a couple Mephisto runs and go from there. Try and gamble some more gloves because we've got some extra gold. Let's see if we can hit some Hand of the Brox. 9 decks on those, 25 cold res. It's pretty sweet, but... I want some mana. Darn. 27 cold res. That's okay. It was worth a shot. Alright. I'm going to cube up and just make a couple like perfect gems. Because we're not really going to use these anymore, I think. For the rolling. And so we'll go ahead and drop some chips. Or we can just go use these really fast to roll and try and hit something else. We can put Saigons away. We can put that away. Okay. And perfect.
Good to see you.
And look for something. Sure. 2 to holy, fire, 10 to energy, 1 to blood golem. That's good enough for me. Where's like a cheap, darn. What about the forge? We can also go do the forge. That also works. Prismatic Ami is an option, but I don't know if I care for a Prismatic Ami, to be honest. Aw, darn. Failed on that one. We can also go look at cows. Maybe we give the cows a shot. Yeah, I've got natural res. I've got good resistances already, so it's like, whatever. Let's go explore the Darkwood. So, yesterday, one of my viewers, his hockey team needed a sub goalie, so I went and played. We were up 5-0 through the second. I was playing great saves. And then
Impossible.
everybody like chilled and got relaxed and was like, oh, all right, we got this. They scored, they scored, they scored, they scored. Game ended up 7-7 tied. And then we won in the shootout.
I can't.
2-0. So
I can't.
we ended up winning, but my God, it was the most anxiety inducing.
One of a kind.
Why didn't I simply stop the puck? I know, right? Such a noob. Clean sheet turned into a very dirty sheet. It did not need to be that stressful. I say everybody was just like, oh, we got this, we won. We don't need to play anymore, let's chill. Darn rare greaves. If only those were set, we would have had it. They are magic fine though.
Impossible. Help! Impossible. Deckard Cain,
Hello.
you've got to get out of here.
Get ahead and then fall apart. Yeah, the problem is this was C1. And so it's like if you leave a bunch of C1 players, they will like be able to make that comeback, you know? Like they're good enough that if you just leave them alone and give them some space to shoot and everything, they'll just come in and massacre. Held my own at C1? I don't know. It was 7-7. I don't know if that means I held my own or not. Do I have a full set of goalie gear? That is how I play goalie, yeah.
I can't.
What was the shot count? Pretty high. I don't know exactly because the scorekeeper just stopped keeping track. But in the first period, I think I had 16 to 17 shots. So honestly, it probably was about 40 something shots. But it was like even on shots. Like both sides had a similar number. These dudes are tanky, man.
No.
What I may do is go players 1 and run all around and do that strategy. We're also like out of damage upgrades for Whirlwind because we've maxed Whirlwind and we've maxed Mace Mastery. So at this point, I'm just
Impossible.
gonna go battle orders. So we'll spawn everybody.
I can't.
Yeah, I mean, they had a lot of shots,
I can't.
like, wide open in the slot and stuff. It was... 2 goals were my fault, for sure. Especially one.
Impossible.
One goal
I
was
can't.
just completely my fault. Super ugly. Couple others were, you know, weird bounces, deflections, you know, bad passes right across the middle to their guy, etc. All right, so we'll go spawn everybody.
Impossible. I can't. Impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
And then you can go back, and now you go players 8. Now that you've spawned everyone on players 1. Thanks, Steven.
Good day.
We'll repair as well. We'll look around, see if there's anything super nice. Doesn't look like it. And now we can go back to the cow level, and we will get players 8 drops, even though the mobs will only be players 1. Now these mobs will be players 8 because they were right next to the portal, so they were already P8 spawned from before, but oh, for sure, Crush. It's gonna be sick. But now we'll get P8 drops here, despite them being players 1. That's just something you can always do. You can go into a boss, you can go into the cow level, whatever it is on players 1. Spawn the mob,
Impossible.
leave, go away from them, go to players 8, and come back. How much to spawn? Everything on every act on players 1, then do Souls Dance, then full clear P8. With this character? Man, I feel like these guys didn't get spawned on that P8 or the P1. I mean, if I do it on like my Hell Magic Find Sorceress or whatever. Could work. Not a bad Yari.
It's locked.
Souls Dance means you get super magic find. Yeah, a little Jabazon weapon. 20 IS on it. Yeah, those are all the P8 guys. Got some P1 now.
Something cool I recently noticed.
Thank
There's a
you,
metallic
Rice.
clang when a mob hits the iron golem.
Is there? That's cool. I didn't even know that. I always liked the source. It's classic. Oof. This is tough, man. Cows are Cows are tanky. Oh man, a 45 jab skiller? It's gonna be a pricey item. That's gonna be pricey. Death Mask 3 sockets. Still not gonna beat my Dust Deep. I mean, it could be nice, I guess, for like 3 perfect rubies, but 3 perfect diamonds. The cows are beefy. It's actually better if we just like kind of... Yay, we did it! Alright, that's what I really wanted. That was like my most desired find. Let's go, Saigon's. Maybe Saigon's belt was slightly more desired, but... Trash, and I guess we'll wait to put it on. Beautiful, beautiful. Ooh, hour 56 already, nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'd probably just go do like normal Mephisto runs or Nightmare Mephisto runs. Because there could be some really nice drops from those too. But now we have dual Saigons, attack rating per level.
Good day.
Massive attack rating. Look at that. Oof, 4,400 now. 2,200 to 4,400. Literally doubles our attack rating. We also get 10 life stolen per hit to go on top of our 6 life for 16% life stolen per hit. It's a pretty sweet combo. It is quite tasty. Might just be dropping the Dust Deep, sadly.
Not here.
Okay. Hello. Oh, yes. Thank you.
Moo.
Always enjoy
take
the
that out
content.
to Mama.
So here's the Bezo money.
Impossible.
It's just trash. It's okay.
Mommy doesn't need to take out Daddy's trash.
Yeah, but what if baby Lilith wants to take out Daddy's trash?
No, Daddy's responsible for Daddy's office.
Life is so hard.
Yeah, Daddy's supposed to eat.
Let's see what Mr. Mephisto has for us.
My brothers have escaped you.
Come on, Bone Snap. Aww. I want to do like just a little bit of Nightmare Mephisto farming. Maybe I should reset the maps, try and get a better turn off, though. But yeah, Nightmare Mephisto just has so many goodies. Oh, you still wanted that. Shouldn't be more than $7. Entire game T1. I mean, if I can use my like level 94 whatever source or something, you know, we could probably. Fujin Rajan, thank you for that sub. Could probably do like $100. Warhammer.
I can't carry anymore.
Done. No battle orders? Ah, no wonder. Pretty decent Warhammer.
What do you need?
There we go. Yeah, this isn't the closest or the furthest. It's a very like middle durance. Oh my god, the hardest thing is getting the actually get to go there. It's a tricky map to navigate, and without the telestaff, it's annoying. Okay. What you got for us, Mephisto?
Darcy's had enough water.
Mark. Yeah, she's gonna puke all over if we give her too much water.
That's so sweet, though. Not right now. Wait a minute.
Alright, we'll keep buffing battle orders. 57.
I can't.
We're just doing P3 runs here. Again, I've got some magic find, 17% there. Oh, is that it?
Mommy can't sit in the chair.
Wait, where'd the other magic find go? Oh, that's all I have. Oof. Alright. Should get more magic find. Definitely, like, coming in here with, you know, 100 magic find or whatever would be much better. Getting a helmet with 3 perfect topaz in it or something. That'd be, like, really the proper, yeah, setup. I don't think I have a 3 topaz helmet currently. There were those masks earlier. I should have looked. 'Cause it's just going to be too rare now to actually get, like, uniques and rares. true binary.
Good day.
Alright, let's see. We got a little worm skull for some lifesteal, but you know, nothing else really there for us. Decent damage on that. No. Okay, time to go.
Touch Daddy's mic.
Oh, that's where I put those gloves. But I guess I want the mana steel. It's tough. Gives 37%. Spin to grab the mic and MVS. Oh my god.
Impossible.
Yeah, they could really make it brutal, huh? Alright, now we're up to 37% MF. A little bit better. Really, I do think the 3 Topaz helmet is the perfect, like, MF piece. Oh no, I already did this one. Thought surely I didn't. Barba's great in Classic. If I could get Saigon's belt, then I get another 50 MF, and this is really where you can start to, like, stack it up, you know? Can get really nice.
I can't.
Come on, baby. Just turn left. Right here would totally work. Come on. Annoying. Maybe just one more and over. Okay. A little bit closer. Come here, Mephisto. Breastplate, darn. Darn.
Good day.
But hey, money is money, I guess. Imperial skin on Nightmare worth farming at all? Yeah. I think it can be still decent enough farm. Just not in Classic, right? Obviously, yeah. Not in Classic because there ain't no thing. Pendle who?
I need a key.
Helm, belt, rings, splint mail. That is a nice helm. 19 life, 29 cold, 11 fire, 12 fire. And that is a baller belt. Wow, look at that thing. 14 strength, hit recovery, mana, cold lightning res, both 20s. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Wow.
Greetings.
Really, really nice. This is kind of the fun. Like, you really get to have just a good time doing Mephisto or Diablo, whatever you want, right? Like Andariel, Diablo, Chaos stuff. And you can get obviously more experience in the Chaos as well, on top of getting some nice drops. Like, ouch. You can do soul dance, all kinds of stuff, really. That's right. All kinds of stuff. Oh my god.
I can't carry.
99 ED, nice. Well, that is unfortunate. We got the boots again. I wanted the belt, or maybe the armor, or I would possibly even take the gloves temporarily just to get the magic find.
Impossible.
Forgot to turn off the loot hacks from last run to get the boots, I know. This is what happens when you hack like that. You get punished. So messed up. So messed up. I also do like killing the Travancore members here. Really, just like more magic find would do so well for us. We got Saigon's boots on the Nightmare Cows there, so. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, Mo.
Greetings.
But we at least can collect gold, and then, you know, you can always go and try and gamble some more gloves or whatever you want. Let's... get those Hand of the Brocs. Dang it. It's okay. Alright. All good. Keep that like that, do that like that. Well, we can end part Nightmare there. And I will see you guys in part hell. Peace, YouTube.